In this video, we're gonna give you a full tour of Kansas City International Airport. We're gonna start with our arrival, which was 4 days ago. We loved the airport and now we're back for our departure. Let's start the tour.
We are at the airport. We just arrived from New York. Anissa just smelled cinnamon and they went to check the prices. How cute is that? So we're gonna give you guys a proper tour of this airport in 5 days time once we're done with our 4-state adventure. How much were the churros?
$6.51.
$6.51 for one cinnamon? Two? For 2 cinnamons is $6.51. Okay, let's.
With tax.
Yeah, let's get some. We'll bring it to the hotel, okay? So
Is it
Kiz and Issa are eating their churros. We are around gate 46 and 47. It's actually really nice and quiet here. I mean, just look at this. It's like a brand new airport, very nice and quiet. Check out how wide and open this walkway is. I see gates 54 to 69 in front. Right now, our goal is to go and find baggage claim. So baggage claim is this way. I spotted a little map. So this is where we got out. 1 minute walk, 1 minute walk. So maybe 4-minute walk in total. This is where we are right now. We're gonna head out to baggage claim. When we come back, we'll spend quite a bit of time here, show you guys all the gates here and the atrium A and B. So when you arrive, they have huge signs that says bag claim. First impression, check out Brown and Low, all windows looking at aircrafts. You come here in the middle, a giant beautiful shop, and then City Market Boulevard Brewing, all glass, floor to ceiling, high ceilings.
This is all incredible. Every shop, restaurant is extremely beautiful. When we come back here, we're gonna have hard time choosing where we sit down,
where we go
and
hang out,
what we eat. But I am very, very excited about our departure from the airport. Did you notice the ceiling?
Oh, actually I didn't.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
And the signage.
Yep, talking about signage, that's where we're heading. So let's head to baggage claim.
Yes, it's wide open, and I don't know what that is. Artwork on the top. I'm sure there's a meaning to it, but it's amazing.
It is really neat. And look, plane spotters.
Best part.
Best part, there's like planes all around. Smaller planes, but they're all around you. So it does give you this very wide open vibe.
And it's windows through and through.
Okay.
How wonderful is
This
that?
may be turning into one of our favorite airports.
Yes.
Although we haven't explored it fully. There's another giant sign, but in the middle there's this artwork of spinning lights that looks incredible. Grapes and grains, spinning light. Oh, like I can spend 24 hours here. I'll be totally fine. The Made in Kansas City Marketplace.
Every store is unique. Like this is made in Kansas City, and even all the restaurants, all of them are like, I think I've only seen them here. And even the interior and the seating, gorgeous.
Check out the seating. Okay, we gotta focus. We gotta head to ground transportation, get in our rental. So we stopped at information. This airport is only 1 year old. We picked a passport and a terminal map. So our plan is we're gonna study this and show you guys a full detail of the Kansas City International Airport. A quick Amazon store, you go in, scan, come out, baggage claim, but a year old, this airport is incredible. Okay, so we see signs for ground transportation. We're gonna make a right, head into that side of the building. Again, check out that artwork. All right, we gotta take a bus to rental car. That's the bus. All right, so now we are in the rental car bus. That airport was incredible. So we're gonna do some quick magic. We're gonna fast forward to 5 days time and let's actually start this real tour of Kansas City Airport. All right, so we are back at the terminal. We're gonna find Delta. Okay, so you enter through baggage claim, and then we're gonna head up to check-in. Looks very festive.
It's through and through. Oh, wow.
I see Delta over there. Let's go print our boarding pass. Okay, we're heading into security. We're gonna put the camera down, and we'll pick you guys back up once we're through security.
We're right now at the A gates, right after the security. We took a restroom break. Now, this side is A18 to A39, but we're going to explore from A16 and onwards, walking towards the B gates.
Starting at gate A16, there's a Dunkin' Donuts here and a Travel Essentials. So here we have the Sorori Seafood and Steakhouse. Again, that is like right next to the security. We're gonna put the camera down and we'll pick it up after we pass through the TSA checkpoints.
What's funny is that you have a barber shop right across the security. It's called Director's Cut. It's a bar, and across it's a barber shop.
So business center and quiet room next to all the flight information. On the other side is gates A1 to A10, but in the middle is this giant sculpture. Check out, Hizani said, what do you think of that sculpture?
It's a light water fountain.
Yeah, it's a light water fountain. How cool is that? Now, behind it is Grapes and Grains, which is a bar, an in-motion electronics store, and on this side is Made in Kansas City Marketplace. So Ali is checking out peach butter. My eyes is in the Topsy kettle corn. Although after our trip to Kansas City and the 4 states we visited, we're gonna be on good behavior until our next trip to Panama City, Panama. Check out some of these gourmet chocolates here. And then you have your Kansas City souvenir sweatshirts. Chief merch. Now, they have a lot of cool merch in this Made in Kansas store. Shez and Isa have a little budget, but their budget is not enough for a $25 teddy bear, right? But you guys can pool your resources together. If you find something pretty cool, you can both chip in and get whatever you like. Behind that pillar and next to Grapes and Grains is a Lego store. Why we wanted to hang out and come here like 3-4 hours in advance, but we actually ended up going to the TWA Airline Museum right before this and kind of ran out of time. So we only have about an hour in this place. I think it's enough, but not enough to sit and chill.
Yeah, it would have been nicer if we had more time, but we don't regret spending those 3 hours at the museum at all. So we're gonna make the most of what we have.
Yeah, and by the way, for anybody coming to Kansas City, Missouri, make sure you check out the TWA Museum. If not, make sure you go check out our video. It was a fascinating tour about the airline. So the kids are hanging out in the Lego store. Alia's checking out some Legos too. Okay, so we decided to stop at the coffee shop right in the center. Picked up a bagel, a muffin, and a caprese sandwich. We are going to be boarding in about 30 minutes or so. We're enjoying Kansas City International Airport quite a bit. Okay, we finished our bagels. So Kiz, you were right, 2 bagels and a caprese sandwich. And the caprese was delicious. Gates B40 to B69 are here, and the A gates are across that sculpture with all the shops here. So now let's go explore the B gates. Now there's tons to do at this airport. They also have a kids scavenger hunt, and you guys definitely saw the artwork on the ceiling. There's grand walkway between the 2 terminals. There's history, airport history on both sides. So it's a little section here that you can read about the history of this airport. Okay, so we are gate B49, So on the city market, there's a sign here, Southwest Spirit on one direction, Delta United on the other side. We can explore Southwest and Spirit. They have city market here. Check out all those stores. Buffalo State Pizza, Pickwich, Bowling's, Taste of Brazil. And we are passing by city market with a lot more souvenirs. And right ahead of us is Stockyards Brewing Company next to the tasting bar. So the kids are checking out the children's play area. These are gates B54 all the way down to the 60s. Okay, getting close to gates B58 and 59. There's Brookside Local, so a lot of souvenir shops, bookstores, snacks, and a lot of restaurants too. The League Sports Lounge and Eatery. Okay, so now we're up to gate B60, and you got a modern Italian deli. So you got your big chicken, and we could continue the tour to gate 62 and 63. So, you know, if you miss out, oh yeah, we went to the World War I Museum. Make sure you go back and check that video out. That was an incredible World War museum, and we learned so much about the First World War. Now the 60s gates are Southwest and Spirit. The last couple of shops here are Pitch, News and Gifts, and Go Sporting KC with snacks and more snacks and snacks. But this is one of those automated ones that you can go in and then just check out. And this is it.
From 64 to 67.
It goes all the way up to gate 67. I think that's the high. Oh, 68. I see 68 right across from there. So that's the one end of the B gates. Ready to head back?
Yes.
Okay, so walking back towards gate 61, 59. There's a bunch of Southwest flights leaving right now. The airport is a little, not crowded, but it's a little full. When we landed here, it was empty and quiet, and it was a different ambiance. It's still a beautiful airport. We wanted to come in the gated area just to kind of show you the seating. You can see plenty of seats and outlets. Plus, if you want some plane spotting, that is a JetBlue. If I guess this correct, this is an Airbus A220. If I'm wrong, please put it in the comments below, and then you can subscribe so you can continue correcting me.
Check out some of the artwork that they have around the airport.
Yeah, you can see Veet and here. And so, yeah, the airport is typically, Alia, all airports have tons of artwork. And even at the older ones, if you pause and take a look, you will definitely see tons of artwork around you. So artwork spread throughout the airport. Alia, what are you checking out? Oh, they look like Star Wars fighters, but they're actually musical instruments. They're supposed to be birds? Nice. Who spotted those? Good job, Chiz. Yeah, check them out. Very cool. Okay, so before the flight, we're gonna pick some Auntie Anne's. They also have a Cinnabon that we ate when we arrived. And check this out, Delta Sky Club and Brown and Low, a restaurant right next to it. But they also have a sensory room. I'm not gonna take the camera inside, but this room provides safe and calming environment to help the guests who are feeling overwhelmed. So that's pretty cool. And then they also have a little bit of description about the artwork on the ceiling.
Actually, it's only saxophone.
That's very neat. So somebody just told us that this artist, Willie Cole, is actually walking around here and asked the gentleman who's walking over there, do you like it? And he said yes. And then he said, yeah, he's the artist who did all of this work here and all the ones hanging up there. We're passing by Pitmaster's Bandits. There's also barbecue to go. And now we're on to gates 40 to 52. Let's go to the end, show you guys what the remaining of the 40s gates looks like. Ali is pointing to another artwork here. And look at the ones on the wall. Those are pretty neat. Very nice. Cinnabon, We tried that when we first landed. The kids had a lot of fun having those cinnamon. And I think we landed somewhere around 46 or 44. Even at the tail end, you have Messenger Coffee Company. So a couple of more coffee shops and a everything travel store behind it. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tour. You can see Hiz and Isa are dancing. Well, Isa is dancing definitely.
Okay, don't
And
put that in the video.
we're gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. This is the view from the other side, closer to grapes and wine.
Grains.
Oh, grains and wines and
Grapes and grains.
what?
Grapes
Okay,
and grains.
next to the bar, and on the other